when healthy turns harmful. For decades, we have heard the same advice echoed by doctors, dietitians, and mothers alike. Eat your vegetables, leafy greens, colorful roots, crunchy stems. Vegetables are the champions of good health, the foundation of any balanced diet. But what if, as you age, the very foods you once relied on for strength and vitality begin to work against you? This isn't just a theory. Emerging research and clinical observations have revealed a surprising and unsettling truth. Certain vegetables, although nutrient-rich, can pose significant health risks to older adults, particularly when consumed without awareness of their specific effects on aging bodies. These risks aren't the result of alarmist thinking or dietary fads, but rather a growing understanding of how physiological changes in digestion, kidney function, hormonal balance, and medication interactions alter the body's ability to tolerate some plant-based foods. In this in-depth medical commentary, drawn from over 30 years of clinical research and geriatric care, I will guide you through the scientific realities behind 8 common vegetables that, when consumed improperly or excessively, may do more harm than good. More importantly, you will learn safe alternatives, smarter preparation methods, and nutrition strategies that protect your health without sacrificing the power of plants. Let's begin by understanding why aging changes our relationship with food in the first place. How aging transforms nutrition needs. Aging is a biological certainty, but the way it affects our metabolism, digestion, and nutrient utilization is anything but uniform. Every system in the body gradually changes with age, and this has profound implications for how we absorb, process, and respond to food. As we age, the gastrointestinal tract undergoes several changes. The stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, which affects the breakdown of protein and the absorption of key minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. Enzyme production in the pancreas also declines, leading to bloating, gas, or incomplete digestion, particularly of fibrous plant foods. The kidneys are responsible for filtering waste products from the blood, including byproducts of protein and certain plant compounds like oxalates and purines. With age, glomerular filtration rate, GFR, naturally decreases, and even modestly high intakes of certain substances can increase the risk of kidney stones, uric acid buildup, and fluid imbalance. Seniors often take multiple medications, from blood thinners to antihypertensives and diuretics. Many vegetables contain compounds that interfere with these drugs, either amplifying or weakening their effects. For example, foods high in vitamin K can counteract anticoagulants, while high-potassium vegetables may interfere with diuretic regimens. With age, the body experiences hormonal changes that influence appetite, insulin sensitivity, and inflammation. These shifts can make the body more reactive to dietary triggers, such as high glycemic carbohydrates or pro-inflammatory compounds, including some found in plant-based foods. What nourished you in youth may need rethinking in older age. This doesn't mean eliminating vegetables, far from it, but it requires a smarter, more individualized approach. In the following chapters, we will examine 8 vegetables that can become problematic for seniors, explain the science behind their effects, and offer safe, evidence-based alternatives. Now let's join the Wellness Simplified YouTube channel to explore which leafy greens might actually be harmful to senior health. Spinach, a leafy green with a sharp edge. Spinach has earned its reputation as a superfood thanks to its impressive nutrient profile, including high levels of vitamins A, C, and K along with iron, magnesium, and antioxidants. For younger individuals, it supports immunity, eye health, and cellular repair. However, for seniors, spinach may carry unexpected risks. One major concern is its high oxalate content. Oxalates are compounds that bind with calcium to form kidney stones, and spinach is one of the richest sources. In older adults with reduced kidney function, excessive intake of raw spinach can raise the risk of stone formation. I've encountered patients who develop recurrent stones due to daily spinach smoothies, only to see improvement after switching to lower oxalate greens like cooked bok choy. Another issue is spinach's vitamin K1 content. While important for blood clotting, it can interfere with anticoagulant medications such as warfarin. Seniors taking these drugs must maintain a stable intake of vitamin K to prevent complications. Furthermore, the oxalates in spinach also bind to calcium and iron in the digestive tract, reducing absorption, problematic for older adults already at risk of osteoporosis or anemia. The good news is that spinach can still be part of a senior-friendly diet if prepared correctly. Cooking spinach significantly lowers oxalate levels and improves mineral availability. It's also helpful to combine it with vitamin C-rich foods like lemon or bell pepper to enhance iron absorption. Seniors should avoid over-relying on spinach and instead rotate in other greens like romaine, Swiss chard, or arugula to diversify nutrients and reduce risk. Spinach isn't inherently harmful, but it must be approached with caution in later life. With the right preparation and portion control, it can remain a nutritious ally rather than a hidden hazard. Sprouts, small greens, big risk. Sprouts, including alfalfa, mung bean, and radish varieties, are often praised for their concentrated nutrients and refreshing crunch. They contain enzymes, vitamins, and plant compounds thought to support digestion and boost immunity. However, despite these benefits, sprouts come with significant risks, especially for seniors. The very conditions that make sprouts grow, warmth, moisture, and darkness, also make them a prime breeding ground for dangerous bacteria such as E. coli and Salmonella. For individuals with strong immune systems, exposure to these bacteria may result in temporary digestive upset. But for older adults, who often have compromised immunity due to age or chronic conditions, such infections can be life-threatening. Numerous outbreaks of foodborne illness have been traced back to raw sprouts. Because the sprouting process is inherently high risk, even proper rinsing or organic sourcing cannot guarantee safety. Pathogens can become embedded within the seed itself or multiply rapidly in the warm sprouting environment. Cooking can destroy these pathogens, but raw sprouts in sandwiches, salads, and smoothies remain popular and problematic. In my clinical experience, I have treated older adults hospitalized with severe dehydration, kidney stress, and even sepsis from what began as a mild case of food poisoning linked to raw sprouts. These cases are more common than most people realize, and they highlight how something as seemingly harmless as a handful of greens can become a major hazard when consumed without care. Seniors, especially those living with diabetes, cancer, kidney disease, or autoimmune conditions, should avoid raw sprouts entirely. That said, sprouts can still be enjoyed safely if prepared correctly. Cooking sprouts by steaming, sautéing, or adding them to soups eliminates the bacterial risk while retaining much of their nutritional value. Lightly cooked mung bean sprouts, for instance, remain a staple in many Asian cuisines and can be safely consumed in stir-fries. For those who miss the crunch of raw sprouts, alternatives like microgreens offer a safer solution. In summary, sprouts are a high-reward but high-risk food for seniors. When consumed raw, they pose a bacterial threat that cannot be ignored. However, with appropriate cooking and cautious selection, their benefits can still be part of a safe and balanced diet. As with many things in senior nutrition, knowledge and preparation are key to turning risk into resilience. Corn, comfort food with complications. Corn holds a beloved place in many diets. From roasted cobs at family barbecues to its inclusion in soups, casseroles, and even desserts, it's rich in fiber, provides antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that support eye health, and contains B vitamins essential for energy metabolism. But for seniors, corn isn't always the comforting staple it appears to be. With age, the digestive system becomes less efficient, and the high cellulose content in corn can become difficult to break down. This often leads to bloating, gas, and gastrointestinal discomfort, particularly when corn is consumed in whole kernel form. Another major concern is corn's glycemic impact. As a starchy vegetable, corn ranks higher on the glycemic index than non-starchy vegetables like broccoli or leafy greens. This means it can raise blood glucose levels more rapidly, a serious issue for seniors managing insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. Corn-based processed foods such as cornflakes, corn chips, and syrups exacerbate this effect and offer minimal nutritional value. The repeated spikes in blood sugar can contribute to long-term complications such as neuropathy, kidney damage, and cardiovascular disease in older adults. Despite these concerns, corn doesn't need to be eliminated entirely from the senior diet. Moderation and preparation method make all the difference. Boiled or grilled corn on the cob, served with a healthy fat like olive oil, can be part of a balanced meal when eaten alongside non-starchy vegetables and lean protein. Fiber from accompanying vegetables can help slow digestion and reduce blood sugar spikes. Portion control is also key. One small ear of corn contains about 15 grams of carbohydrate, similar to a slice of bread, and should be counted accordingly in diabetic meal planning. Alternatives like quinoa, barley, or sweet potatoes may offer better blood sugar control while still providing satisfaction and variety. For seniors with dental issues or difficulty chewing, cornmeal or polenta may be more digestible and easier to incorporate into meals. Ultimately, corn is not inherently dangerous, but it becomes problematic when overconsumed, poorly prepared, or included as part of a highly processed diet. With awareness and dietary balance, seniors can still enjoy this traditional favorite without compromising their health. Kale, the superfood with a secret side. Kale has risen to stardom in recent years. Hailed as a superfood, packed with vitamins A, C and K, fiber, calcium, and antioxidants, its reputation for promoting heart health, supporting the immune system, and reducing inflammation has made it a favorite among health-conscious eaters of all ages. But for seniors, kale deserves a more critical examination. While its nutrient density is impressive, its hidden properties can pose risks if not properly managed, especially when consumed raw. One of the main concerns with kale is its content of oxalates. Similar to spinach, these naturally occurring compounds can bind to calcium in the gut, potentially reducing absorption and contributing to kidney stone formation. While this may not be a problem in small amounts for most people, seniors with decreased kidney function or a history of kidney stones should limit their intake of raw kale. Cooking kale can reduce its oxalate content significantly, making it safer and more digestible for older adults. A more specific and under-recognized issue with kale lies in its goitrogenic compounds, substances that can interfere with the thyroid's ability to absorb iodine. This can inhibit the production of thyroid hormones, which are vital for regulating metabolism, energy levels, and weight balance. For seniors who already experience natural declines in thyroid function or who are taking thyroid medications such as levothyroxine, high intakes of raw kale can create additional challenges. Moreover, kale's high vitamin K content also poses a challenge for those on anticoagulant therapy. Like spinach, the vitamin K in kale can counteract blood-thinning medications if intake varies greatly from day to day. Seniors on warfarin or similar drugs must work with their healthcare provider to maintain a consistent intake of vitamin K. Despite these concerns, kale can still be part of a healthy senior diet, if prepared and eaten thoughtfully. Lightly steaming or sautéing kale helps deactivate goitrogens and reduce oxalate levels. Combining kale with vitamin C sources, such as lemon juice or bell peppers, can enhance the absorption of its plant-based iron. Rotating kale with other leafy greens such as collard greens, mustard greens, or cooked Swiss chard provides similar benefits with less goitrogenic impact. In conclusion, kale remains a highly nutritious option, but it must be treated with the respect its complexity demands. For older adults, balance, consistency, and preparation method determine whether kale functions as a friend or foe in the diet. Asparagus, elegant, yet potentially aggravating. Asparagus is often considered a gourmet vegetable, light, tender, and full of flavor. It's rich in folate, vitamin K fiber, and a unique antioxidant called glutathione. While these benefits are valuable for seniors, asparagus is not without its complications, particularly when consumed frequently or in large portions. One of the main concerns with asparagus is its purine content. Purines are compounds found in certain foods that the body breaks down into uric acid. For seniors with gout, a condition characterized by painful joint inflammation caused by uric acid buildup, high purine vegetables like asparagus can worsen symptoms or trigger flare-ups. In addition to its purine load, asparagus also acts as a natural diuretic. While this can help reduce fluid retention, it can also contribute to dehydration, an already common concern among seniors. Dehydration in older adults can impair kidney function, increase the risk of falls, and contribute to urinary tract infections. Seniors taking prescribed diuretics should be especially cautious not to compound these effects with excessive asparagus intake. Despite these issues, asparagus remains a beneficial vegetable for most seniors when consumed in moderation and prepared correctly. Cooking asparagus by steaming or roasting enhances its digestibility and flavor. Serving it alongside hydration-supporting foods such as cucumbers or soups can help balance its diuretic effects. Portion control is crucial. Small servings a few times a week are unlikely to cause harm, even in those managing gout. For seniors seeking alternatives, green beans, zucchini, or bell peppers make excellent substitutes. These vegetables provide fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins without the metabolic baggage of purine breakdown. To summarize, asparagus isn't inherently dangerous, but for older adults with specific sensitivities, especially to purines or dehydration, it can pose challenges. When approached mindfully, asparagus can still be enjoyed safely as part of a varied and health-conscious diet. Mushrooms, culinary delight with hidden dangers. Mushrooms are often praised for their earthy flavor, culinary versatility, and impressive nutritional profile. They are a source of B vitamins, selenium, potassium, and a unique antioxidant called ergothioneine, which has been linked to cellular protection and brain health. For seniors, these properties are especially appealing, as cognitive decline, oxidative stress, and inflammation are common challenges of aging. However, mushrooms come with a set of risks that older adults must consider, particularly concerning preparation, digestion, and drug interactions. One of the primary concerns with mushrooms, especially when consumed raw or undercooked, is their potential to irritate the digestive system. Some varieties, such as shiitake or portobello, contain naturally occurring compounds like hydrazine derivatives and lentinan, which can be toxic or pro-inflammatory unless properly cooked. Raw mushrooms can cause nausea, bloating, or even mild toxicity, effects that are more pronounced in seniors with slower digestion or weakened gut integrity. A more serious concern lies in wild mushrooms. Poisonous mushrooms like Amanita phalloides, deathcap, or galerina can cause liver failure and death. Even in small quantities, seniors with declining eyesight or memory issues are at even greater risk of misidentifying toxic species. Supplement use also introduces risk. Mushroom-derived supplements like reishi or cordyceps may interact with medications. Reishi, for example, may lower blood pressure or thin the blood, which can be dangerous when combined with antihypertensives or anticoagulants. That said, mushrooms can be a healthy part of a senior's diet when consumed properly. Cooking is essential, not only to neutralize harmful compounds but also to improve digestibility. Sautéing or roasting mushrooms with olive oil and garlic enhances both flavor and nutrient absorption. Avoid eating mushrooms raw and use supplements only under medical supervision. In conclusion, mushrooms offer numerous benefits, but only when approached with care. For seniors, the key lies in thoughtful preparation, avoiding raw or wild varieties, and being mindful of possible drug interactions. Potatoes, beloved comfort with blood sugar consequences. Potatoes are widely consumed and appreciated for their comfort, versatility, and affordability. They provide potassium, vitamin C fiber, with skin, and resistant starch, nutrients important for seniors' muscle function and gut health. However, potatoes also carry risks related to blood sugar regulation and glycemic load. Potatoes have a high glycemic index, meaning they cause rapid spikes in blood glucose. For seniors with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, this effect can worsen inflammation, increase cardiovascular risk, and contribute to complications like neuropathy. Mashed potatoes, fries, and chips are especially harmful due to their added fats and salt. Another issue is acrylamide, a potentially carcinogenic compound formed during high-temperature cooking, e.g. frying. Roasting. Seniors frequently consuming fried potatoes may face increased cancer and heart disease risks. Despite this, potatoes don't have to be eliminated. Healthier methods like boiling or baking with the skin on retain nutrients and reduce glycemic impact. Cooling boiled potatoes before eating increases resistant starch, which improves gut health and blood sugar control. Pairing potatoes with lean protein and fiber-rich vegetables helps balance blood sugar. For example, A small baked potato with grilled salmon and steamed broccoli is far healthier than fries with processed meats. Alternatives such as sweet potatoes, lower GI, high in beta-carotene, or cauliflower, low-carb, fiber-rich, provide variety and nutritional benefits. Seniors with serious metabolic concerns might consider turnips or rutabagas. In short, potatoes aren't inherently dangerous, but preparation, portion control, and context are critical. Peas, small and sweet, yet surprising. Peas are a comfort food in many households, easy to cook, slightly sweet, and packed with fiber, protein, and essential vitamins like B1, folate, and vitamin K. Their small size and soft texture make them an attractive choice for seniors, especially those with chewing or digestion concerns. However, like many other plant-based foods, peas present nuanced health challenges that must be considered in the context of aging physiology. The first concern with peas lies in their purine content. Purines are compounds that break down into uric acid in the body. While not as concentrated in peas as in red meat or shellfish, the cumulative effect of purine-rich foods can pose a problem for seniors susceptible to gout or with impaired kidney function. Repeated gout flares can significantly diminish quality of life, leading to joint pain, reduced mobility, and increased dependence. Seniors with a history of gout or kidney stones should moderate their intake of purine-containing foods, including green peas, and monitor their symptoms carefully. Another challenge is the carbohydrate content of peas. Although they provide dietary fiber and protein, peas are still starchy vegetables, with a relatively high glycemic index compared to non-starchy options like spinach or zucchini. For seniors managing blood sugar, especially those with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, overconsumption of peas can contribute to glucose spikes. This effect is particularly relevant when peas are served as a primary carbohydrate source without balancing protein or fat. Yet peas have notable nutritional benefits that shouldn't be overlooked. They are rich in phytonutrients that promote cardiovascular and digestive health and contain plant-based protein that supports muscle maintenance. For seniors who prefer plant-based meals or struggle with meat digestion, peas can be a valuable part of a protein rotation. The key is mindful pairing. Combining peas with foods that have a lower glycemic load, such as leafy greens, lentils, or grilled fish, helps reduce their impact on blood sugar. Portion size and preparation also make a difference. A modest half-cup serving of cooked peas, about 60 to 70 calories and 12 grams of carbohydrates, is generally safe for most seniors when incorporated into balanced meals. Avoid creamy or heavily buttered pea dishes, as they often add saturated fats and sodium. Instead, try peas lightly steamed with olive oil and fresh herbs, or mix them into soups and grain salads for texture and color. Those seeking alternatives to peas might explore edamame, young soybeans, which provide more protein with fewer carbohydrates, or green beans, which are lower in purines and starch. Both offer similar culinary versatility without the same level of concern for blood sugar or uric acid accumulation. In summary, peas are not inherently dangerous, but like many foods, they require thoughtful consumption, particularly for seniors managing chronic conditions. With proper portioning, smart food pairing, and awareness of individual health risks, peas can continue to be enjoyed as part of a wholesome and satisfying diet. Eating wisely, aging gracefully. The idea that vegetables are always healthy is a simplification that doesn't hold up under the microscope of aging physiology. As we've explored in this guide, many vegetables celebrated for their nutritional benefits in youth can become problematic for seniors when changes in kidney function, medication use, digestive efficiency, and metabolic health shift how the body handles certain compounds. From oxalates and purines to glycemic load and drug interactions, the foods we eat interact in complex ways with our aging systems. Yet this is not a call to fear vegetables or avoid them entirely. Instead, it's a call to evolve our understanding. Aging gracefully requires adapting not just our lifestyle but also our nutritional approach. The solution lies not in restriction, but in refinement, choosing the right vegetables, preparing them in health-conscious ways, monitoring portion sizes, and personalizing choices based on one's own medical history and nutritional needs. Incorporating a variety of cooked greens, Rotating plant-based proteins and favoring low-glycemic vegetables can help seniors maintain energy, independence, and resilience. Speaking with a registered dietitian or geriatric care provider can help tailor dietary plans to support medication regimens, manage chronic conditions, and prevent avoidable complications. Ultimately, nutrition in later life is about more than sustenance, it's about strategy. With the right knowledge and adjustments, seniors can continue to enjoy the richness of vegetables without the risks. Eating wisely is one of the most powerful tools we have for aging, not just longer, but better. Let food be your medicine, but only when it's understood, respected, and wisely chosen.